Hey everyone guys, PoppyTheory is here, and today we're going to have an amazing video about the sinister and exciting story of a character named Dogday.
No! Leave me! Please! Just go! Run!
Sit back, grab something delicious, because we're in for a fascinating dive into his mysterious world. During the 1990s, Playtime Co. launched a fresh line of toys labeled the Smiling Critters, comprising vibrant plushies representing diverse animals. These characters also starred in their own vintage-style animated series, showcasing their unique traits. In Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, Catnap and Dogday emerge as key players. While Catnap takes on the role of the main antagonist, Dogday significantly contributes to the narrative, shedding light on the Smiling Critter's fate. In this video, we'll explore Dogday's pivotal role in Chapter 3. Dogday is portrayed as an upbeat companion to the Smiling Critters, characterized by his bravery, strength, and unwavering determination to lead his friends to success. He offers reassurance during tough moments, such as saying, "The wind's really scary, but we'll be okay, guys. I promise. All winds blow away eventually." Dogday comes in 3 distinct designs: his animated form, the dilapidated critter version, and his larger, more imposing stature. Dogday's portrayal undergoes a drastic shift from his intended persona. Initially, in his cartoon form, he appears as a cheerful orange dog adorned with a sun pendant, featuring darker shades on his ears, hands, and feet, designed to appeal to children. His cardboard cutout in the game captures his excitement, with outstretched limbs. The next rendition, encountered in the Playhouse section, presents a stark contrast. Here, we encounter ruined plush versions of Dogday, tattered, dirtied, with missing eye sockets and ears ravaged, likely by other creatures. However, the most striking depiction is his larger body form. Initially confined in the Playhouse jail, he's seen chained, his lower body absent. Dogday recounts his downfall, attributing it to Catman, the prototype, whom he views as a divine figure, punishing those deemed heretics. These smaller toys obediently follow Catman's lead. Dogday's tragic fate is hinted at in the cartoon, where he's depicted on the couch with his limbs sprawled out, later paralleling his eventual loss. 2 theories emerge regarding the fate of his missing legs. Firstly, Catnap might have offered them as a tribute to the prototype, known for augmenting himself with toy parts. Alternatively, Catnap could have utilized Dogday's legs for his shrine, or as sustenance for himself, or other ruined critter toys. Dogday's survival without feeding on flesh for a prolonged period raises questions, adding to the mystery surrounding his ordeal. It remains unclear why Catnap opted for such drastic measures. Catnap's decision not to immediately kill Dogday suggests a more sinister motive, possibly to prolong his suffering and make him a target for specific torment. There's little evidence to suggest Catnap had any allegiance to the Smiling Critters. He idolized the prototype long before his transformation into a bigger body. I've discussed this in detail in my video on Catnap's backstory, which you can find linked in the description for more information. In brief, Catnap, formerly Theodore Grano, was manipulated by the prototype into serving him. As Catnap, Theo wielded his newfound power to enact the prototype's will. It's plausible that Dogday was the leader of the Smiling Critters, given his apparent role in protecting them from the prototype. This is hinted at in the cartoon where Dogday hosts the sleepover. The house where Dogday resides is unmistakably his own, with colors and decor matching his unique style, such as a bone-themed motif evident from the exterior to the interior furnishings. This strongly suggests that Dogday's house serves as his residence, a safe haven where the critters could have sought refuge in times of trouble. The conspicuous absence of Catnap from the gathering implies that Dogday may have aided the critters in evading him, knowing the danger they faced due to their opposition to the prototype. Despite Dogday's efforts to protect them, Catnap ultimately located and eliminated the critters, sparing only Dogday, likely recognizing him as their leader and simultaneously his greatest adversary. Instead of executing him immediately, Catnap chose to subject Dogday to prolonged torment, positioning him in a manner reminiscent of a crucifixion. Dogday, initially seen as the hero poised to rescue his companions, tragically found himself captured, highlighting the irony of his plight. It's noteworthy that Dogday refers to himself as the last of. Despite Catnap's continued existence, it becomes evident that he was never truly integrated into the Smiling Critters group. Rather, he maintained a separate identity and purpose as a servant of the prototype. Dogday's deliberate distancing from Catnap reinforces this notion, emphasizing their lack of camaraderie. However, Catnap's physical superiority poses a significant threat to Dogday's smaller stature, as evidenced by his imposing presence and formidable abilities, such as deploying the red smoke as a weapon. In contrast, Dogday appears diminished and lacking in notable strengths during their confrontation. It's disheartening to consider the disparity between Dogday's intended persona, characterized by determination and optimism, and the reality of his current state, symbolizing a loss of hope and agency. After enduring severe beatings, Dogday reaches a point where he must rely on external assistance to complete his mission, which falls upon us, whom he refers to as Poppy's angel. This ordeal transforms him into a more mature and pragmatic version of himself, forced to confront the grim reality of the hour of joy and the menace of the prototype. Following his poignant monologue, he is overwhelmed by the ruined critters and compelled to pursue us. Despite his predicament, he demonstrates a measure of kindness by warning us to flee, fully aware of the imminent danger and his loss of control. If you seek a deeper exploration of how Dogday became possessed by the Smiling Critters, you can find a detailed theory in the video linked in the description. Eventually, we manage to escape after a tense chase, boarding a lift as the door abruptly shuts, leaving Dogday behind. Although it's probable that he survives, our encounter with Miss Light earlier in the game offers a stark contrast, as she is crushed by a similar door closure. In the case of Dogday, however, the door merely closed in front of him, leaving him alive, albeit with the ruined critters still inhabiting his body. It's plausible that this is all part of Catnap's sinister scheme. The torment inflicted upon Dogday wasn't limited to physical mutilation. It extended to the psychological torture of seeing his failure to protect his friends and enduring perpetual agony as his sanity slips away. Being overtaken by the ruined critters leaves him devoid of control over his own body, effectively rendering him a prisoner within his own shell. A nightmarish existence indeed. Yet perhaps Dogday harbored a glimmer of hope that we, upon encountering him, could bring an end to his suffering. He appeared to recognize us as a potential savior, referring to us as Poppy's angel, suggesting that Poppy had been advocating for our aid while we were apart. It's reasonable to speculate that there are more toys aligned with Poppy's cause, waiting to be discovered. Given her statement, "We've all seen how capable you are," it's evident that there are more toys aware of our abilities. This suggests the existence of a communication network within the factory, possibly tied to the telephone system, which Ollie likely oversees. Given Ollie's access to security cameras, it's plausible to assume the presence of a PA system. However, Dogday's confinement to the wall would prevent him from using a phone. Additionally, broadcasting messages via loudspeakers could pose security risks if intercepted by the wrong individuals. Hence, I infer that Dogday learned about us through informal channels, likely through word of mouth. Between losing Poppy in the train crash in Chapter 2 and reuniting in Chapter 3 after leaving Home Sweet Home, Poppy could have encountered and befriended Kissy Missy, contacted Ollie, and communicated with other sympathetic toys. This exchange of information would have spread rapidly. Moreover, given Dogday's former leadership role, his knowledge may have carried significant weight among the toys. It's reasonable to speculate that Dogday, being a significant figure, would be among the first to receive such news, given his VIP status. Hopefully in Chapter 4, Dogday will make a return, ideally without being possessed. Perhaps we could aid him in finding a new body, which would allow us to delve deeper into the lore of the Smiling Critters and unravel their fate. Despite his limited screen time, Dogday emerges as a compelling character with a tragically poignant character arc, deserving of a more substantial role. This prompts contemplation about Dogday's appearance prior to the chaos. Did he walk on two legs or on all fours? It's possible he possessed traits of both, similar to Catnap, who demonstrates both quadrupedalism and bipedalism. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this exciting dive into the story of Dogday from Poppy Playtime. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the Dylan Theory channel for more content, and stay tuned for the next exciting videos. See you soon!